Hey everyone, this is Eric at Galloway Precision. We're going to do a quick install of our new Bodyguard trigger and hammer spring. It's a cheaper kit we're offering. Folks have been asking for a while. They want our trigger and the heavy hammer spring only. They want full stroke of the hammer so that it hits as hard as possible, and then on top of that the extra spring rate that we offer. It's much less involved than the Santiago trigger kit that replaces the hammer and several of the springs in the slide. For this one, it goes really quick, really easy. We're going to be using an 1/8 inch punch, 5/16 punch, just a mallet, a couple Q-tips to wipe a couple spots, some blue Loctite, and an Allen, which is the 050, the smallest one in a standard set. Got a little oil and one of our armorer's blocks. So to get started, we're just going to field strip it. All right, slide back. Need that right now. We'll get that out of the way. Take these two pins out. These are chassis pins. Just a multi-wrap roll pin. Use your 1/8 punch. I'm going to put these here at the head of this so I don't have them rolling around, all right? Take our armorer's block. This one has our release we used to offer, and it has our delete that we currently offer in it. This is a shotgun, so it's used for testing parts, checking product as it comes off the mills when we're making them to make sure everything's functioning good for spot checks. All right, take these two pins. I'm going to put them in a little bin off camera there just so they don't roll off, get carried away. All right, so knock these two pins out, pull it out, pinch at the top, and you'll see this underneath this slide lock lever. There's a spring that likes to come flying, so just keep your thumb there, pop it loose. All right, I'll put that in my parts bin, lever in the parts bin, spring in the part bin. The other side, trigger bar parts. All right, we don't have to take the hammer out for this kit, so I'll set this off to the side for just a minute. Take my 1/8 inch from this side, push. Well, this was tight. It's a nylon trigger, got tight. Tap, knock our pivot out. All right, trigger will fall out. We're gonna discard it because we won't be using it. All right, so we have two different styles of triggers. We have the curved, and then the traditional flat that we've done for about 6, 7 years, 8 years now. This one people were asking for. It works the same as this, except this one stages better than that one. This one also has an adjustable pre-travel that I added to this one because of where it stages. It seemed to be in need of it rather than a fixed one like this unit uses, okay? The screws in it are what we're going to use our 050 Allen for. I'm going to not install this one, but I'll tell you how to adjust it when we get to that phase, all right? Let's go ahead and take this loose. There's actually some Loctite on this one where it's been installed before to check. So we get this out of the way. Take our 242 Loctite. Put your little drop in there. All right. So a little drop on there. You do this for both screws on the curved if you were using it, all right? Wipe your excess off. You just get the threads showing on the back side to get you started, all right? Slide this in. You see how that's got a T-spline that matches the trigger, and you just slide it in. Maybe a little tight. If it is, no big deal. Take your punch. Lightly tap it, all right? It'll seat. Now, this is a good time to go ahead and wipe all this down while you've got all the guts out. It's just a shotgun, so it's kind of dirty. Certain spots, not other. A little drop of oil, front, top, right through there, all right? Now, we're going to take our trigger bar, install it, all right? Wrap it around, flip the gun over. This is our delete for the safety. Some of the factory models use it as well. This is the new spring, the heavy spring, all right? Take the slide lock lever, Just sit it in, make sure that it seats all the way, okay? The bent leg goes down on the spring for your slide lock lever. And you're gonna just push that leg up on top of the lever, right? Now, all this, make sure you keep the trigger bar itself locked in. Put your thumb back over that like we did to take it apart. Slide the new hammer spring on. All right. Seated. Make sure everything's square on this side. You just squeeze it shut, just like that. Make sure the spring seats. I don't know if you can see in the video there. This needs to push it in, and now it's nice and smooth. Squeeze it. Put your first pin in. Give it a tap. Up here, you probably need to pull back on the trigger a little bit to make sure it seats. Holes lined up. All right. Take your punch. Alright, we're going to assemble it so we can check everything. Alright, rock it back just like you normally would to reassemble. Cross pin in. Alright, it's all assembled. Alright, pull trigger. Take your 05. This kit's going to pull anywhere from 15-20% out of the pre-travel, depending on the gun's tolerances. Alright, that's going to be... It's a lot heavier, boy. It hits really hard. And there's your adjustment. Okay, now that's much simpler than the Santiago kit, but it's not as short. But it hits as hard as this system can generate power because of the space here. The hammer spring we offer, to the original product we offer for this because of the misfire issue they have with hard primers. That was the solution I came up with, and it's worked really well for almost 10 years now. The trigger kit came after that, and this is just another evolution from the customer base asking for it. It's about half the price, and it hits as hard as it can for the system that's in it, all right? That's a very nice upgrade for these, but it is a heavier trigger pull, so be aware of that. But if you're looking to hit as hard as you can to run cheap bulk ammo, or you just want to absolutely make sure your ignition goes off, this is the kit for you. I hope the overview was helpful. If you have any questions, you can email me at tech@gallowayprecision.com. I'll be able to answer you there. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day. As always, be safe, be accurate, and God bless.